Okay, hi everyone, welcome back, and in this video we are going to check out XCN's price chart. And if you remember in the previous updates, I believe we were right in here and I was saying we need to see a move up soon in form of a 1 2 3 4 5 if we want to be optimistic. Why? Because according to our bullish scenario, I was saying maybe these are a series of 1-2s starting from the lowest low, and if I just do this, okay, this can be like 5 up into 1 correction for wave 2, and then we're gonna have another move into wave 3 4 5, which on a higher degree this whole 5 wave is gonna be into wave 3, and then correction for 4, another move up into wave 5. And based on this, we can say the final low is already in. So what happened? Unfortunately, not that scenario. Instead, we got a continuation of the move down from here, and in it we took these important lows. Now, do not get me wrong. Overall, I still do believe in XCN. We are having a correction structure, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Let's go around here. You see, if you want to say we're going to have our final top around this region, let's say this is like a very important resistance. Okay, then off of the highest high, you need to find a 1 2 3 4 5 wave down. Now let's go on the live chart and see what is happening. And okay, so I can tell you with quite a bit of confidence that this is 5 wave, this is another one, and this is probably an ABCDE, a triangle structure, and these are the subwaves for an ABC zigzag, which, this is important, kind of got confirmed when in this phase up in XCN we took the height of our B leg about, let's say, like 2.1 cents. So what is it that I'm trying to say? Overall, I still believe we are having a correction structure. However, there is a chance that maybe our move down in the short term is not over. Why is that? I think now we can consider some possibilities indicating we are having potentially like a 1 2 3 4 5 wave impulsive structure down. Now, here's a question. What happens after a 5 wave down? You know the deal. We are going to have a move on the upside. Am I going to count on this move being an impulse? Probably not. I'm going to say this is going to be a correction structure, maybe an ABC, maybe a WXY, generally a slow and choppy move. And between our pullbacks, we are most likely going to have a lot of overlapping of the waves. And at that point, you are going to see me being a bit more bearish in XCN and calling for another move on the downside. Why? This move down, I believe, is going to be in form of a 5 wave, and on a higher degree, maybe starting from this high, we're going to have an ABC in form of a zigzag, and this is another ABC, and well, on a higher degree, there is a good chance that we may have a WXY in form of a double zigzag, and this can still be an impulsive structure up, and well, okay, odds are on even a higher degree. This is 1, this is 2, and what are we going to do next? Hopefully a big move up into wave 3 4 5. So you see, the general scenario in XCN from my point of view is still optimistic and bullish, but in the short term, whether the final low is already in or not, okay, that can be up for debate. Now, pay attention to this. In terms of classic technical analysis, meaning support and resistances, we are having a very important support in this region, and this is mainly from daily time frame. Sure, this is kind of a support on H4, but again, this I believe is mainly from daily chart between 1.5 to about 1.75 cents. Now, why is this important? Because if we do get a break of the support, meaning in daily chart we go under here, get a candle close, and then we have a pullback, and followed by that a continuation of the move down in order to take this low. At that point, I'm gonna say our move down is going to continue for quite a bit, and this is the reason. Under here, I really struggle to find a very important support area until where I believe until like 40 to even 50% lower, all the way down here between like 0.8 to about 0.9 of a cent. So if you want to be optimistic in XCN and say maybe this is sure ABC down, this is also ABC on the upside, and to about this point we are having a complete 5 wave, and on a higher degree this is like an ABC flat and our move down is over. if you want to be a believer on this scenario, then okay, you do not want to see XCN getting a break of this level, and ideally you want to see a very strong bounce in form of, you know the answer, 1 2 3 4 5. And if I see this, okay, right in here, I'm not going to call for some moves on the upside. In fact, I'm going to call for a move down, because after a 5-wave up, we're going to have a correction structure down. And assuming that in this whole phase, we identified the right structures, fair enough, I'm going to, at that point, change my tone a bit. But based on the things that I'm seeing at the moment, I think we need to be a little bit careful, because if we get a break of this important support area, odds are our move down is going to continue for quite some time. Also, let's go on weekly time frame, zoom in more, and see what is happening in terms of indicators. So in MACD, we are still having, unfortunately, a sell signal, which is definitely not a good sign. And let's check out a stock RSI. Where is it? There we go. Right. Okay, this is not that bad. We are having a confirmed buy signal, and this happened somewhere around the oversold area, meaning this signal does actually have quite a bit of validity. However, I'm gonna say it, if you do not want to be involved in any kind of short-term price action, and you don't care, for example, what is going to happen in the next couple of days or weeks, you should probably wait a little bit more and see buy signals in these two indicators at the same time. At that point, you can be bullish with a hell of a lot of more confidence, but for now, maybe not yet. And in daily chart, what is happening? Okay, so in MACD, we are having a sell signal suggesting this move down can continue a little bit more, but in stock RSI, let's just zoom in more. Okay, sure, we are having a sell signal. However, we are around the oversold area. So I'm gonna say, because at the moment also we are around this important support, makes sense for us to get some sort of a bounce back, but I'm not really going to count on that bounce being a 5-wave. Most likely that is going to be a correction structure, and in the next update we are going to talk about that move and see what is happening. But based on what I'm seeing, I'm gonna say our move down may not be over yet, and I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Onyx coin's price chart. Anyway, if you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for your own specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some decent TA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.